about it. How can you be elite? What classifies somebody to be elite? They're just so fucking rich. Like, how? If this is how. Because they are cashing in on every man, woman, and child that's birthed into existence. At least just in the United States. I'm talking about, and this is just in the United States. Now, apparently it happens in other countries too, which is why you hear about the New World Order. It's about everybody coming, it's about all of them coming together. They've been trying to figure out how to, alright, so this system has worked in the United States, obviously.
So what's the system?
Well, the system is, what they've been doing as far as, the class system is the system. Upper class, the elite, the upper class, the middle class, the lower, the caste system.
Okay.
It's been successful here in the United States, which is why you got motherfuckers living in poverty, which is why you have us who are just barely holding on to what we think is the middle class, but then you have then you have the haves and the have-nots. It was a successful thing a program that they run all this time, and now we found out about it. So, other countries have been doing the same kind of things too, because they see the success the United States has had, and what they want to do is they want to try to meld all those, like, all right, so our program works. If you do it in your country and we replicate the same success, how do we bring them all together? That is truly the New World Order.
Right.
That's what they're talking about. They ain't talking about just, one world government. It's different. Like, the rumor is they have this, they're talking about because the trusts are open now, the big rumor is now that they're saying, all right, yeah, your trust is there. Go ahead and use it. But in order to access it, we want you to get this chip. So we can track, like I told you not too long ago, Mark Zuckerberg, Richard Branson, you got all these big, rich people, Bill Gates, they're all of a sudden pushing for a, what do you call it? Everybody, I forgot what the name of it is, but everybody gets a certain amount of money just for being a citizen. Like you get guaranteed, you get a check. The company cost of living, they're all pushing that now. Why do you think they're pushing that now? Because the trusts are open, and they know people we know. I think it's NESARA. Look up NESARA. NESARA.
Okay.
Like, these things are in the works. These bills, these laws are in the works. People ain't listening. People ain't looking. Because they're too busy worried about what the hell Donald Trump said on Twitter yesterday. Because that's what 24-hour news media is showing you. You ever seen these commercials for, your student loans, you could qualify for complete debt forgiveness. What do you think? Because it's already been paid anyway, and now they didn't able to, once you find out that, why am I still paying on this shit? It's already been paid up in front. Y'all just ripping me off. That's why they're trying to hurry up and rush these programs into play where, hey, if you just give us a call, we'll just say, hey, all right, you're good. If they don't want you to dig no further. You'll be so happy that, hey, I don't have student loans no more. You won't realize, you won't even try to dig where that money come from. It came out of your motherfucking trust account.
And how do we know we got a trust account? So you said it's attached to a social security number.
It's your social security number is, all right, when you turn it around, there's going to be red letters and numbers. There's going to be one red letter and numbers. That letter shows you which district your loan is in with the Federal Reserve Bank. Mine is an F. Mine is here in Atlanta. Your letter, that one letter, corresponds to what branch and what district your loan is being held through the Federal Reserve Bank, your trust.
Right.
Now, the thing that most people don't realize is you have, like me, I've got 56 people trading on my birth certificate and my social security number. Looking through, I thought I took a picture of it. There's a website. All you do is you type in your social security number with dashes, and you'll see exactly who's trading on you right now. You are a commodity. You're just like, you're being traded just like anything else.
Speak on the birth certificate in the capital letters.
Okay, so on your birth certificate, that number is a part of your trust. Because mine is like a B33. Now, I've also noticed, because the process is this. When a baby is born, and anybody who's ever had a baby, what you know is, the mother, they say, hey, what's her name? What's his name? And your mother will tell you, or your father will say a name. That name is just a recommendation. That baby technically doesn't exist yet. You know what I'm saying? So what they'll do is they'll take a certificate of live birth, which is different from the physical birth certificate. because I have both in front of me right now. I have my certificate of live birth, but then I have my official birth certificate.
So which one's the
Blue joint.
the blue one that got the holographics on it?
That is your official birth certificate. Now, my certificate of live birth, and I wish I'll take some screenshots, but what you'll notice that it says my name, my mom's name, the time of birth, and it's just all that states is that there was a baby born at this time. There was a human being born at this time. They take that, and then they go and they send that off. You know what I'm saying, to the powers that be, and then you're issued a number. There was a baby born. Let's issue him. Let's issue him a number. So they give you a social security number, and then they immediately create a trust and a bond on that number in exchange for your future energy production. Right away, it's funded up front. They trade that and they give it away. They sell it and they resell it for millions. So right away, you are rich at birth.
Okay.
So what happens is, that's why your name appears in all caps on your social security number and all your legal documents. You know what I mean? And what they do is they say your signature. You are signing your signature on behalf of that physical business entity of your name in all caps. Make sense?
Gotcha.
You know, so if you ever sign anything, if you sign it in all caps, that is why, because nobody wonders why my name is in all caps like that. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? And they teach you not to sign your name that way.
Right.
There's a reason. Because you are acting on behalf, you're the acting agent of that account. Because there is an account that you just never knew about. It was created from the day you were born. As soon as you got your social security number, you were funded.
So how do one go about getting access to this account? So
Alright, so your social, if you got your social security number,
right.
and here, this is something that people just don't do because it's so if you were just sitting around, nobody's gonna think about, hey, let me go check. So what you do is you get your social security number, right? And you turn it around, you see the name, you see the number, you find that red letter that's in front of it, and you find out what district your trust is being held with. You know, in my case, it's Atlanta.
So how do they know that letter of representation?
There's a list. It's private, but I'll send it to you, and then we'll get it up on the 3rd Eye channel.
Okay.
You know, we'll post it up on the 3rd Eye channel. But yeah, I mean, it's all this information is out there. They just don't think, it was just quiet. They're like, nobody's never gonna listen to this because they legally cannot hide it from you. They just legally didn't have to tell you about it. It's treason. It's against the law for them to keep it from you.
Right.
Which they've been doing anyway. Because, let me see, get in here on mine.
So who would get arrested for this?
Well, that's the thing. That's because this rabbit hole is deep. And the thing is, it's the Federal Reserve Bank. We gave the Federal Reserve, the government, they gave them unlimited power to not have to answer to anyone. So ultimately, they could escape. But what they have to do, legally, is grant you access to your trust. They don't operate under any law, under any jurisdiction, the Federal Reserve Bank. But it is a crime if I go and open up an account in your name with your social security number, and I'm buying and selling and doing whatever, that's fraud. You know what I'm saying? So why is it not fraud for them? It is. And this is why they're not saying anything. This is why you got people paying their bills, they're buying cars, they're buying houses, they're buying property, all kinds of stuff, and they're like, you got some people who are like, oh, I'm afraid that the FBI is going to come. Why would they come? They're not going to come because it's just going to pull them into the light of what they've done. The FBI ain't coming because you're only using your own stuff.
Unless they set you up.
Then you're using your own money from an account that's in your own name that's been set. You have a trust fund. You've always had and you probably have multiple trust funds and multiple mutual bonds in your name, Social Security, and these people are just trading it publicly, even on the stock exchange. They're trading it publicly like you're a commodity. Every man, woman, and child is a physical thing that they're trading on the stock market.
So what's the process? Alright, so what's the next process?
Okay, so let me go through that process. So you want to get your Social Security number or your birth certificate. You used to be able to go into Fidelity and put your birth certificate number in there and see it, but they blocked that now. They try to make it obscure so you can't see. You used to be able to get like an actual dollar amount, and now they don't let people do that anymore. Because I created an account and everything. But you want to go, and what you want to do is you want to get your social security number, see that, and what that is your bank account. Let me get this, and I want to make sure it's correct, because, at 3rd Eye, everything that we do in 3rd Eye is completely factual based. We don't do no hearsay, we don't do any of that crap. If we didn't do the digging, we don't throw it. So let me grab make sure I'm telling you exactly the right stuff. So, in my case, my social security number, I got everything sitting here. My account number, your social security number with no dashes is the actual account number.
Okay.
Right? And then your routing number is going to be whatever jurisdiction. When you find that letter in front of it's going to show you the jurisdiction. They are going to have a Federal Reserve routing number attached to that letter.
And when you said that,
oh yeah, absolutely. It's the biggest bag over your head punch in the face ever. Like, this goes beyond everything, bro. But like, I wish I could take, because I'm on the house, so I wish I could take screenshots. Because I don't have a problem showing my birth certificate and my social security number and all, because it is what it is. Well, you ain't got no reason to steal mine because we're all fucking rich. But anyway, the routing number is going to be the number that corresponds with your Federal Reserve Bank that's holding your account. So in my case, it's 061000146, right? So that lets me know. So that's literally, I can go online and pay for anything that accepts wire transfer. That's the account number right there. If I go online and I want to buy a car, or if I want to buy jewelry, as long as they accept wire transfer, it's account to account. So that money moves from account to account. They will not let you have cash. You can't go to the ATM and try to pull out, because there's no card. You know what I mean? There's no debit card. And like I said, it's there. They never told you it wasn't there. They just never told you it was. But you gotta look at the back of your card and find out what number, what letter, and you'll see where your trust fund is being held, and what branch of it. And it's always the Federal Reserve Bank. No matter what letter you might be, you're gonna see the Federal Reserve Bank. This is 100% real. It's no bullshit. No smoke and mirrors. It's no theory. It's no hearsay. This is real.
So now you mentioned before on the number just a part of something, and there's another half, the Social Security.
So yeah, there's your Social Security, but then when you need, that's why I wanted you to have your birth certificate. So my number, when I flip my birth certificate, my Social Security number card over, there's red letters on the bottom. There's letters and numbers. There's one letter, and mine's an F. That lets you, when I put my Social Security number in the computer, that F lets me know which branch of the Federal Reserve Bank my account is being held.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you might be a B, you might be a C, whatever it is. That's what you got. That's how you find out where your account's being held.
Gotcha.
And then your Social Security number is literally your account number. So all this time, you've had a Social Security card in your possession, and this, like I said, if you look at it, let me look at mine real quick. If you notice anything about the Social Security number, like it looks like man, I wish I was on a cell phone. We'll get this up here, but my Social Security number looks remarkably like $100 bill. It's the same ink as a dollar. If you notice that, like if you look at the USA, it's look at your Social Security card closely, the original, and you'll it's the same thing that's made out of money. It's the same ink, it's the same everything.
I'm gonna check it out.
You'll notice the color fibers in it. You'll notice the different colored dots. You'll notice the USA is that money holographic kind of USA kind. It's the same stuff. Because you've been carrying around your personal ATM card your whole life and didn't know it. Because when you pass, when you die, what they're hoping for, and it is the end game, they hope you die. They hope you die because now there's billions in your name that's unacclaimed. Who you think's claiming it?
So now, what's the? I guess you mentioned those that know about this. Who's successful?
Oh yeah, I mean there's people who are there's active pushback, you can tell, because people are paying things. Sometimes things get reversed. Like after 5 days, something will get reversed payment. But everybody's like, nobody's getting in any trouble because for an account, if something gets reversed, you can tell it's a manual reversal. Somebody's actually reversing these transactions because when I make an account transfer, and it shows me, hey, like all right, with my boy Harvey, when he transferred that money out of his account and into Barclays to buy those CDs, he got straight up like the money was deposited. It's there. That account, we went from this account, your trust, right into Barclays. We bought the CDs, we got them. And then days later, all of a sudden, there was a reversal. Somebody physically went in there and manually reversed it.
So what? Now, so we just showed that we can't use it then.
No, it's not that we can't use it. They don't want you because they knew that his plan was to cash them out after like 6 months. They do not want to lose their grip on society. They still want to have the elite, the middle class, the lower class, but legally they can no longer keep this from you. So they're trying to figure out a way to kind of balance it. You know what I mean? So what they're doing, it seems, is you can pay off like all your student loans, you can pay off all your bills, you can pay your stuff off, but they will not let you, like if you go try to buy something, they make it. It's the way they got it set up. You can't make purchases off the account. But what you can do, and I'm not everything that we say on 3rd Eye, man, like is the truth. And I'm gonna be real up, I'm gonna be straight up about it. What you can do is, all right, I just went out and bought a car yesterday. Not really, but I'm just theoretically. I went out and bought a car. I'm on the hook for $30,000. I can turn around and put that and charge the rest of it off into my account.
So when you charge, will you do a wire transfer?
Yep. And the thing about this is why everybody's getting Teslas, because Tesla is one of the only car dealerships you can build your car online and ship it and all that other kind of stuff, and they do it's all wire transfer.
What's the downfall of that?
Well, what's happened so far is people, and like I said, here at 3rd Eye, man, we don't tell it like it is. People have been doing things on the central Tesla website where they're getting cars built. They're getting confirmation that the car has been built to their exact, whatever they need. They're getting confirmation that the car is ready to be shipped. But then somewhere along the way, it gets stopped. Somehow. You know what I mean? They've made the money has been given to Tesla, and then somehow it's been stopped. So what does that tell you? That tells you that somebody is like physically freaking out, like, yo, these people are hitting the accounts. They know about it. You know what I mean? They know, and they're buying shit, and they don't want us to be buying shit, so you got to be smart about it. You got to be smart about it. Now, here's something that they don't know. Here's something that we might, we'll actually, here on 3rd Eye, we probably will just go ahead and run it, because what people don't realize, we have a damn Tesla. I'll do this. I'll order a car. We'll order a car for you guys online, and we'll show you the transfer and the process. But we have a Tesla dealership right here in Kennesaw. We don't have to wait for a car to be shipped, because I think what's happened is in the time frame that the car is being built, shipped, it's given them too much time to try to block you. We can literally do this and just take an hour drive and go and pick up the car.
Alright, let's try it. Let's go ahead and do it.
I mean, we'll do that for everybody, for our viewers. We'll do that.
Yep.
And we'll show you that, hey, this is like right away. We'll take you from the process from, online, because the dealership's right here on Barrett Parkway.
1,000 views, man. We need like at least 5,000.
Exactly, our 5,000 views, man. We're gonna go ahead and just do that.
Alright.
And let people see, because that's what people need, man. It's that time. It's not time for hearsay, and like I said, everything we do here on 3rd Eye, we ain't blowing smoke. It's the real. Whether it's paranormal, we go and we really see this stuff. We ain't trying to bring y'all nothing. Like the other channel, we ain't trying to bring you, hearsay.
Right.
opinions. We want you to see facts. Because honestly, it angers me that, people are, think about it, people are trading off your life. People are getting rich off you being alive. You're living your existence while somebody is making millions off the fact that you're even here. We talk about movies like Hostel and people selling people. Man, come on now. Look at this. Look at what's happening. Look at what's been happening. And now that they know that we know, they're scrambling. Because in all the, if you look through all the messages and everything like that, like Harvey even put up a video. He's like, hey, you get some people who will put up a thing. I'm scared. I feel like, I just paid off a bunch of stuff and I'm scared that the feds are going to come. Has anybody ever had any interaction, anything ever? Absolutely not. You know why? Because they can't legally.
Hey,
they cannot.
We need to train and do drills. So prepare yourself for counter for surveillance.
You guys have been hearing about the FEMA camps, and those things exist. Like, see, they're not jokes. They are really there. You know what I mean? They're really there. And people got to stop and ask themselves, they ain't talking about this on the news, so why are those things in existence? Why are they there? They're fucking concentration camps. They are literally concentration camps. Why do they even exist? Because the cat's out of the damn bag, we got the drop. Like, hey, cat's out of the damn bag, bitch got the drop on us. We know. People are waking up. People know that we've been fucked. So they are preparing, like the National Guard of Georgia. The National Guard of Georgia has been training in conjunction with all the local law enforcement agencies for what? Civil unrest. They got the guy, they did a big ass drill downtown, and they asked the soldier, like, what are you guys doing? Oh, it's just a drill. For what? Oh, yeah, we were just preparing for, just regular random riots and whatever. Why would you be doing that? Why are they ramping up on the National Guard? Why are they ramping up on? It's not for anything going on overseas. They want you to think it's North Korea. They want you to think that. It's not that. They're getting ready for us because they know people are about to be pissed. You know what I mean? I can walk into any damn store, anything I want, sign my name, and then charge it off because it's been paid for already. You just want me to be there physically to sign my name. That's all it should be. Because I'm acting as the agent of the account. You should be able to, anything you want. The sign, your signature is it. Your signature is money. The real money anyway, not the stupid ass promissory notes that that green shit in your pocket is barely even green anymore. It's like all kind of colors, but that's garbage. Those are promissory notes. Those are $100 bill is 100 promises that, hey, somebody's gonna get paid, I promise. 100 times. That's all that is. The real money is your signature because you are worth the real money. You know what I mean? The air you breathe, everything that you've done, they've cashed in on. And they've been cashed in on it since the day you were born.
Dang, this one chick, I'm reading the comment, she said, all I'm saying, I tried mine, which is an F. None of the routing numbers worked. I tried my husband, and his was
They
G.
changed them.
Paid
Here's
all,
the thing.
hold on, he said paid all off, all credit cards and cell phone bill. If I get no reversal, I'm making my own damn video.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, I noticed that when I started this, what they've been doing is they will manually they'll change the routing numbers now. Because Atlanta has we have Birmingham, we have the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta has Birmingham, has 4 different routing numbers. They change them. So that's why I gotta get we'll upload on the channel and always keep it up to date, the link. Because you want, before you start paying, you always want to hit that link and make sure you want to retype in your social security number in that letter because they change the routing numbers now. They keep changing them because they know people are hitting the accounts. So that's one thing that we'll do for you. We'll always keep that up to date. We'll always keep that website link up so you can just go on there at any time. If you get people who are like, hey man, I tried to do this and it didn't work, it's because you were probably using the old. They already switched that number.
Alright. Hey, this shit deep, man.
I mean, it's treating. It's not even, the fact that it should make you angry, but it should make you extremely excited. To be debt free in America is the
You gotta
dream.
see if it's gonna work off. So I guess the best thing is for people to try to figure out what's all their debt and
Yeah,
try
get
to
your bills.
collect it.
Get your bills.
Pay it off.
Get your credit cards. Get your car, whatever you owe on the car, whatever you owe on the mortgage. All that shit has already been paid up front. Now what will happen is, you charge to the damn account. The money's there. The money's there, and it's for you to do that. Well, they didn't expect you to be able to do that. It's for someone to do it on your behalf, right? They didn't realize that we were going to figure this out ourselves. So we don't need nobody to do it on our behalf, because the people who are in charge of doing it on our behalf has only been getting rich off us, or giving us the illusion that they're rich when they're spending our damn money.
Right. Shit.
The elite. Come on, man. How do these people become elite? Just because they say so? Hell no. They know something you don't. Or until now, you didn't.
Right. Yeah, so we gotta do some more digging. Well, we're gonna do the test, so.
Absolutely. We're gonna go into the Federal Reserve of Atlanta. We're gonna fill out just do a straight draft. They're probably not gonna let cameras in there, but we don't get it.
If we get some, we'll invest in some of the try to get some pinhole cameras or something.
Yeah, we'll get a body cam. We'll get something. We'll get it.
Spy shop, I think in Marietta, so.
We'll get it. And as soon as they look at you and they hit that account, they're like, they see the money and watch their faces.
Oh, y'all could donate. Or donate some spy stuff,
Absolutely. Well, it's just, the donate some promissory notes, because that's the thing about it, is you're incredibly rich. And here's the crux of it. We're all rich, right? But we don't, you can't, the way they structured it is, you can't have the cash. Unless you get crafty and try to figure it out. Now, some people have done this. Some people have linked their trust account to their PayPal, and then use their PayPal card to pull out like $400 a day. They do, they try to get creative with it, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend doing that, because like I said, you don't want to push them into, it's clear that they don't want us spending the cash. So it's almost like you don't want to push too much, because you don't want them to slam the damn, they can just invent some reason, some article and be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not doing that anymore. We don't want them to do that. We need to quietly amass ourselves, we need to quietly organize, and then we need to approach them in one big unit. But in the meantime, pay your fucking bills off. Pay all your debt off. Pay your debt off. You've been walking around with your own black card. It just didn't look like it.
It's crazy.
Your whole life. Your life is worth so much money, it's ridiculous. So yeah, man, it's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole, but you know what? It's one of those things that we just gotta go. We just gotta jump into it. I mean, you can live and die the way you've been doing. You can keep working until you're 65. That's the illusion. You're working, you're doing what? You're trading time for money that doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't even exist. It's sad. You got the guy, everybody talks about the 70-year-old guy who's greeting the people at Walmart because he ain't got no job. This man's been wealthy. That's how this country was actually set up, was that every citizen was wealthy. And you had some people at the top. They slipped in on us and they took, supreme control, aka the Federal Reserve Bank, and they put the wool over our eyes. There was a question, I remember 3 years ago, it said, who has enough money to lend a government, the fucking Federal Reserve Bank? Why is it? Why is that? You're literally telling me that we all have so much money as a population, that we fuel, that our money actually goes to making the government run? Come on, man. That's bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. There ain't no money. You got good credit. You've had good credit. been trying to, oh man, my credit is bad, I can't get no. Man, dude, all that shit's already been paid for, bro. You got the best credit you could ever think of.
Well, we about to give it a shot, man.
Absolutely. I mean, I encourage everybody to get on there. If you can, check out Harvey Dent. You get on YouTube and check out my boy Harvey Dent. And it's, you'll be surprised how deep the rabbit hole goes. And like I said, our power is noise. Our power is noise and our power is numbers.
Research and sharing the knowledge.
Absolutely. And like I said, everything that we share on here on Third Eye is always factual. Fact check everything that I ever say. Anything Mike ever says, just fact check it all. It's there. Gotcha. Thank you guys for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. And as always, do your research. You'll find out, more than not, the truth is stranger than fiction. Third Eye.